Welcome back to the channel, guys. Over here at the layout, winding down from Christmas, and just wanted to share something I bought recently. Took a chance on something that was strangely enough being sold by Mike Wolf himself from his personal collection, from one of the big auction houses online, selling, I don't know, that's a 250 or 300 pieces of Mr. Wolf's personal train paraphernalia. I guess he's redoing his layout and getting rid of some stuff. So I took a chance on a locomotive that was listed as non-running for parts only. I actually have a dummy unit that I'm trying to convert to a powered unit, and from the pictures it looked like this had everything I needed. I was running under the assumption that it was going to be missing motors or boards or anything like that. Was pleasantly surprised when I received it. So what is it? Well, let's get a quick look-see at it, and I'm pretty darn happy. So it's a CanadianNational Duluth, Mesabi, and Iron Range repainted SD. Well, this would be an SD45 tunnel motor that I believe at some point along the line CanadianNational or Duluth, Mesabi, Iron Range derated down to basically an SD40, dropped it down to 3,000 horsepower instead of the original 3,600. But in any case, you know, to me it's a 45 tunnel motor. One of my favorite locomotives of all time. I actually have an Protosound 3 SD70 ACE in CanadianNational livery on order right now, one of the newer Atlas PS3 versions. So I'll probably end up running these together. When I got this, strangely, all I could find missing was didn't have any body screws. That was it. And the front motor, the front motor screw was missing. So the front truck was loose. I rounded up. I've got plenty of screws and parts, so I rounded up some body screws and that motor screw. Tested everything out, and all seems to be functional. Just wanted to kind of put it into the layout, and I'll show you guys what I'm working with here. It has not been on the layout. This is literally the first time on the layout for it, and I think you guys are going to be pretty impressed by the hours and time that are on this thing. I don't know if Mr. Wolf just needed it to get a couple screws, but let's just go ahead and put it in here real quick, and I'll show you what I'm working with. Pretty stoked about this. Sometimes where this one's sitting, I don't have it on a program. I grabbed it. So there it is, CanadianNational SD40-3, number 404. Let's go ahead and just real quick get a look at the stats on this thing. So it's got under a mile on it and 24 minutes of chrono time. I actually put this one on my charger at home, so I know the battery is good. So why don't we go ahead and get this thing fired up. I'll get the foams off of it, and let's hook it up, run around the layout, see how she performs. Well, there it is. Runs real nice. Probably need to get it just a little bit more lubricated, but man, all in all, super happy. To be fair, I thought I spent a little bit too much on this thing, knowing that I was gonna probably gut the parts out of it and then turn this thing into a dummy, so I could get one of my Southern Pacific 45 tunnel motor dummies finished converting it over to a powered unit. But boy, I'm just thrilled. I can't be happier. Thank you, Mike Wolf. Not sure why you didn't want to keep this one in your collection anymore, but I will take it. Hey, today is Christmas. This will be, if you're watching this, it's certainly after Christmas at this point, but just Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you had a fantastic holiday with your families and friends. Look forward to, you know, interacting with you guys in the coming year as my brother and I continue to build our layout and expand it. Boy, let me know what you think about these MTHs. I got a lot of them. I was always pretty much just a PS3 guy, but you know, those have gotten to be a little bit tougher to come by, so branched out into Protosound 2. I do all the work on my own stuff and make my own repairs, so you know, the AC6000 behind this guy is actually a 5-volt Protosound 2 unit that boy, is probably getting close to 1100 scale miles, and probably has, boy, every bit of 400 or 500 hours on it or something like that. I've never had any issues with it. Some minor cosmetic stuff that, you know, when I got it, it had a broken binding post inside. I still have to fix that. But one of the hand railings was broken. I soldered it back together and painted it. But this guy here is a 3-volt PS2 unit, and you know, a little bit more complex inside if you've ever taken them apart. A little bit more intricate design with the 2-rail, 3-rail capabilities that the older PS2 stuff doesn't have. But they both have their pros and cons. I do like the sound sets on the 3-volt versions a little bit better, and they do have some of the programmability still available, you know, up to you know, update or even change sound sets, whereas on the older 5-volt stuff, it doesn't seem like they have those files online anymore, or if they do, they're very difficult to retrieve. So in any case, I'm going to sign off. This has gotten way too long. I sure hope you guys have enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing what you think. Any questions for me, put them down in the comments. Happy to give you guys any advice, especially for people that are new to the hobby. Look forward to seeing you guys soon. Next update. Next time I'm able to actually spend some time at the layout and make some changes and improvements, I'll definitely update you guys. Take care and happy holidays. Thanks a lot.